The Bright Lord's ring sends its power coursing through the ring wraith. Isildur's ring of power slips from his finger. Sauron's domination of his mind has come to an end. Talion stands back, awaiting to see what the fallen king will do with his new freedom. His first act as a free man is to return the ring Sauron gave him to his finger. Isildur retreats to Barad-dûr to join his master. Etariel is dumbfounded, for she was sure that she saw the Bright Lord sever the tie between Sauron and Isildur. Talion is not. He saw the one thought that was in the once great king's mind. One thing that made even being a slave to the Dark Lord better than any freedom. Sauron's ring. The one ring to rule them all. The one thing he had cherished most in life, even more than life itself. Though Sauron may have poisoned his mind through the ring over time, his decision to keep it rather than destroy it was his own, as well as any that came after. But before the Bright Lord can face the Dark Lord, Talion must confront the Witch King, who is making one final attempt to enslave him. The Witch King has been defeated, for now. The time has come for the Bright Lord to once again face the Dark Lord atop Barad-dûr with the aid of the Blade of Galadriel, in the hopes of ending Sauron and his evil forever. In the end, even with the power of the new ring, the Bright Lord was no match for Sauron. Eltariel flew at the Maya of Aule, sacrificing herself to protect her friend. Talion was able to evade the trap Sauron had laid for him. Outraged at his enemy's escape, yet fully aware that he had come close to defeat, Sauron changed form, turning into a flaming eye, so that he may keep watch over his enemies, and know their every movement. A sight far stronger than any Palantir. Talion, aware that he could not defeat the Great Deceiver in combat, decided that, if he could not stop Sauron, he would at least slow him and his armies as best he could. In the war against evil, stalemate is victory. For over 60 years, the Bright Lord fought, living, dying, winning, losing. The cycle had become endless. The onrushing hordes of Mordor were endless. Sauron is endless. Often they asked themselves, was it worth it? They shared doubts, but nevertheless, they fought on. The hordes of Mordor, led by the Nazgûl, turned and began marching towards the Black Gate. Sauron's gaze had been fixed away from Mordor for the past year, and the Nazgûl had been coming and going, never staying in Mordor for long. The Bright Lord knew that Sauron was making one last march, and this time, no one would be able to resist the tide of darkness that would envelop Middle-earth. Riding a drake, he flew over Gorgoroth, following the hordes towards the Black Gate. Suddenly, Talion saw a figure in the Wraith world, inside the cracks of doom, shining like a beacon of Minas Tirith. Sauron's gaze shot back, focused on the figure with dismay. 8 ring wraiths retreated from the Black Gate and started flying towards Mount Doom atop their drakes. Both Talion and Celebrimbor were confused at first, but then it struck Talion, an idea that had been inconceivable to Talion, Celebrimbor, and Sauron alike. Sauron's ring. The one ring to rule them all. Someone was going to destroy it. Talion and Celebrimbor, as one, made the decision that, by life or death, he can protect the ring-bearer. He will. The Nazgûl, they shall not pass. And the fight that followed was the greatest battle the Bright Lord had ever fought.
Cast my shadow
Death came. Death to Sauron. Death to his dominion. And death to the Bright Lord. But the journey does not end here. Death is just another path. One we all must take. The gray rain curtain of this world rolls back, and all turns to silver glass, and then you see it. White shores, and beyond, a far green country under a swift sunrise.